What's up, guys? Native Pathfinder here, and I am excited this evening to bring you guys Stock and Trade Day. And this is for the prepper, the survivalist, the bushcrafter, the self-sustainable homesteader, or the run-of-the-mill weekend warrior. I want to, have some extra water supply or extra food supply, or the guy that just can't go out and buy retail. So this is for bushcraft on a budget, and I'm an advocate of bushcraft on a budget. That's what I cut my teeth on. I was raised outside of the box, and when I was raised up, we were raised up to stay out of debt, which we, I almost said we couldn't afford to get in debt, but we were raised to utilize our resources, and that's what we're going to be dealing with today, is utilizing resources on Stock and Trade Day. Stock and Trade Day, if you go back into history, it goes all the way back, to the beginning of man. You go into a place, you take your item that you have stocked, and you bring it in for a trade of goods that you might need for your homestead, goods that you might need for your camp, your teepee, your hunting camp, your cabin, your farm, your trap line, and you might not have cash money to be able to make that trade, so you would use items that you had that you maybe didn't need anymore, or you would take your trade of trapping, fishing, beadwork, basket making, weaving, sewing, so forth and so on, hunting, meat, fishing, you would take that trade that you've stocked up, and you would take it in, and the next man would use, he might have, you might have a hide, and he needs to make a new hunting shirt, and he may have grain, or corn, or coffee, sugar, salt, these staple items that back in the 17th and 18th century to the beginning of man's time, these staple items were, they were extra, ordinary. They were, you didn't have salt just floating around, in the mountains. You didn't have sugar and coffee and all of these things. You may raise honey. We see, especially in a lot of journals, Jedediah Smith, Jim Bridger. We see Lewis and Clark, journals of Lewis and Clark, Daniel Potts. A matter of fact, I would believe in some of George Washington Sears' writing, which he was later on in the 1822 era. But you see in George Washington Sears, or his writer's name, Nessmuk, in his writings, you will see of items that he deals with that he picked up here and there and saved up to get. Again, Stock and Trade Day goes back to the beginning of the frontier, when individuals, they didn't have cash money, or they didn't have gold, they didn't have silver to trade for items, staple items, or clothing items, hunting items, trapping items, fishing items, sustainable items, to further their bushcrafting, survivability skills in the wild. And so, they would take time, they would go into town, they would trade, and pick up items, hopefully for a good deal, bring it back, use it till they wore it out, or till they needed something else, craft, and stock up their crafts, go into town, and they would trade again. So it's a really awesome art. Some would say, well, I don't have the gift of gab. You don't have to have the gift of gab to be able to have or enjoy stock and trade. And what I'm going to be doing is, since I'm an advocate of teaching bushcraft on a budget, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking my time of Stock and Trade Day that I go on my own, or when I go with my family, which is an awesome tip. Guys, take your family out, pick a day, go to the flea market, go to the yard sale, go to thrift stores, And flea markets, these guys will trade with you. You just can't be scared to ask them. These guys love to trade. They love to barter. Take your goods. Take your wares with you. Stock it up and trade it, and you'll have an awesome time with the family. You'll have an awesome time, if you can't just get together with a family, just going out and doing it yourself. And teach yourself. You're going to learn. And what you need to be doing is reading to have knowledge of what to get, what to look for, what you need for your homesteading. Guys, this is the Native Pathfinder, and appreciate you guys stopping in. And check our Facebook out at the Native Pathfinder on Facebook, and our website at thenativepathfinder.com. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Leave an idea, leave a comment, and we hope to see you guys in the next video. We appreciate everything that you guys do for us, and you guys have an awesome day. Peace.